Love's gonna be, love's gonna be, love's gonna be. Love's gonna be, love's gonna be, love's gonna be. Love will be right here. Have no fear. I'm doing Lily's part. I'm doing all the Lily parts. Fear. Have no fear. Love will be right.
Yeah.
Have no fear.
I'm doing all Taj's part. Here. 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 Fear.
Love's gonna be, love's gonna be here. Love will be here. What's up, everybody? I am back in the place with style and grace.
We welcome you back.
I
mean, you were somewhat close to me, but you wasn't that close. But we welcome you back.
We are back. I'll get into my vacation later on in the show. I want to get the show out the way first, at the review out the way first. I am joined by always, darling, my wonderful co-host,
Adrian Ford.
And we are here to talk about love's gonna be
here.
I just finished the episode, so it's fresh on my mind.
It ain't fresh on ours. We had a whole week. I'm just playing.
Okay. Patience, honey. Patience.
Patience, my chérie.
Like they said in Dreamgirls, patience.
You gotta have patience. A little. Go ahead.
Yes, you got your wine. Yes.
Yeah, you know what, Savannah?
Hey, Little Mo. I'm sorry. Say
Little Mo's here. Hold on. Hey,
Little Mo in the building. Let me get my notes. Let me get my set list out. Because we're going to end the show how I want to end the show. Let me get my set list out.
With me and my song.
No, we're going to end the show with.
We're going to end it with my song again.
We're going to end the show what we ain't got to do.
Y'all want to stand there doing nothing? We give you a show. We give you lights, camera, action. If y'all just want 3 people to stand there,
well, we ain't got to give you.
That's on you. If you want to stand there, stand there.
All right, let's get into it. If we gonna do it, what did you think about the episode first?
What I'll say is what everybody else say. I love when revelations come to play. And revelations on this episode came, and I was like, bitch, I didn't see that coming. But we knew the obvious, but we didn't see the other part. So we'll talk about that in the show.
Okay. So the show opens up with Latasha in the studio. The show opens up with Tamika calling Latasha, telling her they should meet and have a conversation. We go over to the studio, child. Latasha playing a song from 2021 called "Full Time Lover" as she's a gospel singer showing her tatas. Rocky's sitting there like he a cartoon character smoking a cigar, looking stupid. Latasha, hey Lindsay. Tamika walks into the studio, honey, and Side 2 spoke to her, and she said nothing to him. Nothing. She didn't say anything back. Now I will say I actually enjoyed this conversation with Tamika and Latasha. I really, really did. Tamika, shared the conversation she had with Dollar Store Wig. Miss Gloria. I don't want to disrespect their mama. Latasha was like, what happened? How did we get here? It's been 3 months of them not speaking. She said both of us need to be held accountable. Latasha was like, yeah. Tamika was like, both of us. be held accountable. Latasha was like, you said some things to me, but I don't hold on to it. I was like, okay, Latasha, girl. Tamika was like, Latasha, where you at? Where's your head at? She said, we'll figure this out. Sisterhood is more important. We've been down, like down, and we got back up stronger. In a confessional she shares, when dad left, it was just the three amigos. She was like, family is everything. It was just her mother, and her sister. They've been down on hard times. As they've been adults, they've been down on hard times. As they was kids, they've been down on hard times. They hugged it out at the end of the scene, and I enjoyed the conversation. I enjoyed the scene. I enjoyed the conversation. I enjoyed the scene. I just enjoyed the conversation.
I didn't. I thought it was fake. I thought it was extra. And my thing is, it just plays a narcissistic thing from Latasha's side, because it's like, you still, in the midst of everything, you victimize yourself. I get Tamika, family, bond. She's one of those people, in spite of whatever she goes through, she's still pushing for family. Tamika still, Latasha still had that catty little attitude, like, you need to bow down to me, like that whole, well, what the mom say? And I see how Tamika kind of like sugarcoated the conversation just to kind of, and you can tell that there's still some level of like fear, or just, I don't know if it's fear or whatever it is. She kind of like, it was like walking on eggshells when I watched it. I was like, it's eggshell conversation, but you want that bond because of your sisterhood. But again, I've seen narcissistic behavior from, again, Latasha. I tell you, Latasha hit a tree and blamed the tree. I promise you. And that's what it was given for me. Granted, family is everything, and I get those little parts, but I still seen that one person, because I'm a psych major, y'all. So y'all got to understand, I look at the behavior patterns and things go on. So I noticed that she's still tiptoed, and that still shows a sign of fear from my perspective. So yeah, but I get the whole family bond thing.
Well, we're just like The View. We have our own opinions.
Which mine means more.
I wanted to say something, but it's not 10 minutes yet. It's 14 days before the show. They're at dance rehearsal. I thought this was a really fun scene. Everybody showed up. Candy wasn't able to show up, but they're at dance rehearsal. And they're just talking about who's the best dancer in the group. And they said Taj is the best dancer at SWV. They say Lily's the worst dancer at SWV. Tamika's the best dancer in Xscape, and Candy's the worst dancer in Xscape. They get up there, they pick their dancers. Taj gets up there, she starts having fun. She's doing a worm, this and that. So it was just a really fun scene. Out of all the drama, we got to see a fun scene with them.
Yeah, I enjoyed that scene. That was a cute scene.
Yeah, that was a fun scene. So I'm glad we got to see that. Yeah, that was a fun scene.
It was cute, though. It was really, really cute.
Yeah, The View. I'm Whoopi, and you're whoever. No, all right, so the next...
You're definitely Meg.
Okay. Well, I started the show, so the ladies of SWV.
I'm Barb.
The ladies of... Well, she's passed away. The ladies of SWV go out to eat. Lily is telling them how hard it is to write a book about exotics and sex and okay. When I look at Lily, nothing about Lily screams sex to me.
Why? Why do you think that, Q?
Not you. You said I'm Anna. Yes, you Anna Navarre. Yeah. She doesn't. I just don't find her I don't find her like a sexy. I don't find any of the ladies actually sexy. I find some of them like pretty, this and that, but I don't find any ladies like sexy. So that's all. I noticed that Taj is the bone collector. So Taj pretty much, brings up the conversation she had with Tamika and at the rehearsal a couple days ago or whatever, blah blah blah, and how Tamika was pretty much saying that they were irrelevant. But Tamika actually did not. Well, at first we didn't know Tamika had actually said it because it just showed that one little clip. But Taj went back and pretty much told them that they're irrelevant, and Coco was like, "They relevant." I was like, "Coco, shut up." Taj says we're Lily says we're a well-oiled machine before they decided to get back together, and we sold more records to them. This we're going to stop the show because Damn, I wish I'd have got that closer. I can't get it no closer. But here we go. You got your can you pull your calculator out, please? Okay. You'll pull it out a couple times during this show, actually.
You want me to get my Texas Instrument calculator or just the regular?
For right now, I just want you to get your regular calculator.
Not my Texas Instrument.
No, not right. Just your regular.
Yep.
All right. It says week ending February 16th, 2023, SWV sale history.
Mm-hmm.
All-time sale record.
Mm-hmm.
5,485,000 30,000. Okay. Xscape, same week. So I want you to, did you put that number in?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now I want you to, now let me say this number. Subtract. So Xscape sold 4,242,127. And I like you to give me that. What does that equal?
Hold on. Do this all over again.
5,485,030 minus 4,242,127.
That'll be 1,242,930.
So what happened to the 30 million? What happened to the 30 million?
Hello.
Hey. What's going on?
Child, I'm over here changing my clothes.
Oh, okay. What happened to the 30 million?
Girl, give me a minute. I'm gonna get back to you.
What happened to the 30 million?
Girl, I'm changing my clothes. I'm gonna get back.
Okay. Let me help you out. Hey.
I think
no,
me no speak English. She's dead. Hello.
Hey, I was just wondering what happened to the 30 million.
The number you reach has been disconnected.
Oh, okay, exactly. Coco, sit your ass down somewhere because you did not sell 30 million records. Now, maybe one of the people in your head sold 30 million records, but you didn't sell 30 million records.
She did. She did.
That's the spirit of lying. See, the spirit of lying got your throat.
Coco, why'd you tell you got me embarrassed on this motherfucking show, bitch? Bitch, I vouch for you, bitch. Bitch, I want the fucking girl. Bitch, you want to bitch, get out. Get out. No, girl, get out. Hey.
So Lily says we sold more records than them. Yeah, by 1 million. Mind you, you had 5 albums out. Xscape only had 3 albums out.
Girl, I gotta go. Hey, Debbie, girl, I'm not arguing.
Fifi said, hold your arms up. Hold your arms up. All that lying in your throat, Coco. Hold your arms up.
She said, girl, I ain't arguing with your flat ass face. I'm out of here.
Yeah, when your nails are longer than your album sales.
Get off, log off, and go to MySpace. Because I'm not dealing with it tonight.
Right. Lily was going off like a lead singer. Like don't waste your time was about, but age. Girl. I said, Lily, girl, you speaking more than you said. Zanique shows up, and I must say I will give Tiny this. Tiny has some beautiful daughters. Zanique is gorgeous, and Harris is going to grow up and be a pretty girl.
She's gonna be very cute.
Mm-hmm.
I can't speak for the boys.
Zanique shows up. It was good to see her and Harris there. She was just talking about the energy in New Orleans and saying how the energy was really, really good, and she hopes it stays that way for the next show. She says in her confessional, Tiny says Candy tried to warn her. She was like, "You don't need this. I don't need this."
Girl, I gagged when she said that.
Tasha's pretty much going to make us kiss our ass and stuff like that. And Tiny was like, "You right."
She said it. She said, "Girl, we don't need this. Like, this is pretty much we just helping Tamika out right now."
What's wrong, buddy? Why are you licking your hand? Let me see.
A glowing inner feeling like the summer sun that slowly rises.
Let me get my dog a snack. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Get you a snack, buddy.
On the new horizon of love, and it's pouring exotic in Jamaica. Can y'all imagine Taj just singing at the softest place on earth? It's a glowing inner feeling like a summer sun that slowly rises. Listen, on a new horizon of love. All right, let's get back.
Them boys are some tough looking kids.
Well, you already know the one got the her original face.
I'm gonna leave the kids alone. Oh, here we go. According to RIAA, according to the RIAA, SWV has sold over 11 million records throughout their time as a group. However, the group claims to sold over 30 million, although the proof of the figures haven't been proven. Xscape has sold 9 million albums. And mind you, I just said that SWV had 5 albums out.
Last 2 didn't get no promotion.
How are they helping the Sky Sisters? They don't seem to be struggling. Maybe put them a CW. They were struggling. They might not be struggling today.
Let me say something.
They were struggling before the Great Escape.
Can I get on the camera just one time? One time for the one time, so I can explain to this person. They were struggling. They was living the life every typical Atlanta person do. 1 bedroom, 8 people. And the main person's off on Sundays because Chick-fil-A is closed. So we're going to leave it like that. When you move to China, Atlanta, at home of the roommates, they all live together in that 1 bedroom apartment in East Point. Back to the show.
You said SWV is better, but they are co-headlining. They can't open and close. I said they were, but now I mean they're not struggling today.
Now maybe not today, but there was a point. In East Point, there was a point.
This is why I didn't. Okay, so we go over to this. First of all, did y'all catch the engineer? I said, oh.
That's the part when me and you walked in, but they ain't show that part.
Downtown, you don't have to.
He said, "What's up, y'all?" I was like, "What's going on, Keith?"
Downtown.
I'm fooling with you, Keith. Stop.
Love go downtown.
You smile. You know I'm mad at you, Keith.
Downtown.
That to his love.
Downtown.
Ooh. Round.
Downtown.
Ooh, you.
Oh, okay. You said what other work does she do? She got a YouTube channel, or she did cooking on YouTube. Let me stop because the Lord trying to take my. They were still getting royalties and Taj royalties. I mean, CW, we agreeing with you. They was broke. That's all.
Enough said, CW.
Yeah, Fifi, we called him honey because I said, a restaurant.
Oh, Fifi, baby, I was on my way. I was about to hit 85 on that. Never mind.
I thought you said you were in Houston.
Well, that weekend I was in South Carolina.
Why were you in South Carolina?
Girl, I was on respite.
On what?
Respite.
What's that mean?
I just need. I just needed to go somewhere to relax.
Where'd you have to go? We got time.
All right, y'all. So get back to the show. So Fifi, you said the person at the restaurant.
Right, CW. We got time.
No, we don't got time. I just went to Columbia, South Carolina, just for a little respite. Those who know what respite means, I just went there for some respite to get away from Houston.
Oh, that was his name. You said they were struggling living with your mom, husband, and a son in a one bedroom. It's crazy. How does the mom have a mansion now? Was it Airbnb? Ooh.
So the
So Coco, Steve, Candy all meet up to go over the song list. Coco talking about Steve is the graphics guy, but I'm like, and Candy shared in her speak on it that they're using Steve for the graphics. So you trying to shade him, but then you turn around and you're using them. Lindsay, I know what it means too. I just wanted him to say it, but you know. So Lindsay, feel free to tell us what he was doing. Right, South. What part? 5 point. Right, South Kakalaki. Okay, details. That's the real show. Tasha and Rocky are definitely in the Airbnb for the show. The house is not decorated. Oh Lord, Lil Mo.
Mo is shady.
Columbia, the mercy for me. Ugh. Yeah, he don't want to tell us what he doing. He born. He just like Sister High Puss. He don't even know how to give us. He don't gotta give us a story.
Well, I'm telling everybody on the show. If y'all want to know what happened,
I heard the mama, aka the fifth member, gave $10,000 of their coin to her church years ago. Whole family's messy.
Like I said,
she didn't.
Oh, what happened?
The mama gave $10,000 of their coins away to the church years ago. Was it Jamal Bryan Church?
Probably Jamal Bryan. Oh, my little alfalfa. If y'all want to know what happened to me in Columbia, South Carolina, y'all need to go to my channel, Adrian Speaks, on Thursdays. Please subscribe, Adrian.
Anyway,
on Thursdays, my show. Find me on YouTube, Adrian Speaks.
Anyway,
well, she don't like when somebody outshine her. You know what I mean? She get mad, she get angry, she don't want me to be there. I mean, Adrian Speaks. What's wrong?
Well, he starts to go over the show list about what songs they'll be, going over and stuff like this. Coco was like, "We not, we not, we not." It's like, girl.
Yeah, that's history. That's the real Coco. It was coming.
She said it. She said, "Honey, that's the real Coco." She said, "Honey, all that nice Coco, honey." She said, "That's the real Coco."
She said, "No."
Excuse me. Now, I will say, as he was going down the list, I was like, "Okay, girl, you starting to show off slow."
Listen, I was like, Coco, I agree with her. They're gonna put bitches to sleep.
Yeah, I was like,
that middle section was dragging. I was like, so could you get Q? Could you give me some popcorn and a pillow?
He said he wanted. He said they wanted to do Week and then Understand. And Coco was like, "We don't think that show. We don't think that. We think we should do Understand it then Week because Week is the bigger song."
What do you think? I honestly feel that it should end.
Oh, Fifi, stop. You know Coco, Fifi. Not a bad edit, Fifi. Fifi, no.
That's right, Fifi. She just
because she said Xscape Room don't have anything but Sleepy Ballads and remakes. Oh Lord, oh my gosh, Lord.
Week is the bigger song. But my thing is, are y'all gonna do it? Are y'all gonna do it like y'all do it? SWV, got you weak at that is. I mean, are you gonna switch it up, or is it gonna be like everything y'all always do? 3 people standing there doing nothing.
I think that this is what I think how they should end the room. Look, child, CW got me calling the goddamn show a room. This is how they should end the show. Clearly, I need some water. Hold on, y'all.
I don't know. That's kind of hard. That's kind of hard. But if y'all want to know what the tea was in South Carolina, all y'all, Adrian Speaks. I'm gonna speak about it on Thursday. I'm gonna tell you all the nitty gritty, all the things that happened. The way I was tied up. Yes, tied up on somebody's canopy bed. Should have let the freak bitch off my canopy. That's where I was at. So we're gonna talk about that tomorrow on Adrian Speaks. Should have kept the freak bitch off my canopy. Now you see, ain't no loving warm as mine, long as mine. Hey.
Oh, I know what I was gonna say. I think that they should be on the stage. They should end the show on stage together, and they can do understanding. They both can sing understanding, and they both can sing weak. Like, and just fade it in. Like I'm saying, like fade the song in the show a week, because it is a bigger song, but do it together. Like, this is the whole point of the show, is for y'all to be going in and out, and then at the end of the show, y'all just do it together. Like, y'all start the show together, and y'all end the show together.
I agree.
Girl, I only go to Columbia to get my nails done and take my ass straight back home. You said get Fantasia to close out the show.
You nails right now.
You like Xscape better than SWV? Okay. Well, this is who I like better.
This is what I like better. The original Brownstone.
We got more songs coming for this show, because I got to tell you about my LA trip. So Candy was like, we don't think so. Coco was like, we do. I was like, so Coco was like, well, it really doesn't matter what song, because we're not going to change it. And Candy was like, well, how can we work through this? And Coco was like, I don't know. I'm like, Coco girl, okay, Latasha.
Extra over one show, Tasha. I mean, Coco.
Oh, right. Okay, Latasha. Okay.
Tasha and B, they can switch off members. Like Latasha can go with SWV, and
yes, I hung out with Gabor Friday, and I saw my twin Autumn in LA. We both went to some restaurant. In the car, Candy and Tiny are on the way to meet with the stylist. Over in the other car, Coco, Taj, and the Sun Daughter was in the car. Excuse me.
Who?
And the Sun Daughter was in the car, and they're talking about, what happened, and Coco was like, when somebody say disrespect, then no disrespect, that means they get ready to disrespect me. And I was like, girl,
but who was disrespecting her?
Candy was like, our last conversation sound like they didn't want to do it if we don't allow them to have perform last. And Connie was just like, well, it just won't be it just won't mean no shouting. They all meet up at the stripper club where he's making stripper outfits. I was with Lily a little bit, like, girl, I don't see no pieces. I just see a whole bunch of strip. Okay, fine. He went over everybody's, like, how everybody want to look at this and that. I did not like what Tamika did here. You and your sister not even on the same page, and you throwing shade at her. Like, to me, it was uncalled for.
Yeah, it was.
Tamika was like, there goes Diana Ross. She got her own style, because on the last show, she showed, like, girl, what?
Like, didn't y'all just get cool like 6 seconds ago?
Yeah, the girl, like, what you know? And I was like, girl, you being messy for no reason.
I kind of stirred it up. Like, that was uncalled for. I was kind of like, did you really have to do that?
Yeah, and then she got what she got back, and Latasha was, even though Latasha, you not Diana Ross, but Latasha was like, well, Diana was the boss. I said, well, Magic City's finest. Oh yeah, the Sun Daughter decided to go to school. That's right. The Sun Daughter decided to go to school. So congratulations to him, her. So Mika is a pick me. What? He decided to go to she decided to go to school. What? Decided to go to school.
The son daughter though. I'm gonna talk to you.
Jay Leisha decided to go to school. Girl, what? What?
I'm gonna talk to you after the show.
She decided to go to school. Jalen decided to go to school. There, are you happy?
Thank you. He is trying. I mean, he is trying.
That's boring. I like the son daughter. The boy call him Big Zaya. I call him the son daughter. It's the same. The son daughter.
Yeah, son daughter. Yeah, okay.
It's the same. The son daughter, because she don't know what she wants. We get down to the meats and potatoes. Well, kind of the meats and potatoes of the conversation. So, Xscape want to do their thing. SWV want to do their thing. They feel like Week should be in this show because it's the bigger song. It sold 3 million records. It's a stronger song. Lily was like, we come to get props, but I refuse to do a show with anybody who's pretty much going to downplay us, if about followers and this and that. And I was like, girl, Lily, shut up. Lily was like, we're not sold out. We're not stuck on that Hollywood shit. If we wanted to, we could have that. No, you couldn't.
Bitch, when she said that, I looked. I was like, wait, she could have who? Can y'all picture this? Sicily, 1962. SWV going Hollywood. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm saying.
I was in Hollywood and I didn't see him. I mean, we don't know how to pronounce it. Right, we don't know how to pronounce it. So the son daughter, like, what's the problem? I don't like it because Tasha played the group like the pits and the press, acting like she got them right. Well, listen. Tiny was pretty much like, you feel the same way we feel. What's the problem? In the confessional, Tiny was like, we put on a better production. I mean, they ain't Michael Jackson level or even J-Lo, but that kid, we give, it's like night and day. We up here in our outfits and they on stage in overalls and in overalls and stools and combat boots, looking very 90s.
I mean, listen, that read, she said, I mean, we look like that when we first came out, but
but we grown women now. We want to be sexy and
yeah, I mean, y'all want to wear Oshkosh Bagosh with Oshkosh Bagosh with combat boots. I mean, by all means, go ahead.
All means. I mean, if y'all want to sit there and let the son daughter dress y'all and style y'all, because Coco said the son daughter was her stylist. The son daughter ain't never put nothing fashionable on that I seen.
I mean, because y'all want to look shy, y'all want to look like the first day of kindergarten. By all means, go ahead.
I mean, oh Lord, you said Tiny, stay in your place. We got questions. Ooh. You said Shade. What? You said Xscape be dressed like the major. You said Tasha K is doing the part two. Tasha K trying to earn that money. Good boy, you said she's definitely a pick me. I was like, girl, you don't. What was that? I was like, girl, what? Leave her alone. Right, SWV up there wearing Fat Farm and FUBU for us by us, and Baby Fat.
I'm about to say, bitch, don't forget about Baby Fat.
Oh no, the nails be done like the mother. That's one thing they got in common. The son daughter nails be done just like her mother. They both use the same. They both use the same lady.
Yes, they do.
Child, stop eating while you on the show. Put the chips down. We ain't sponsored by them.
First of all, you can tell them what to do. I can leave. You can finish this off yourself.
I have.
And do.
Lily, you don't do anything.
I'll do what the fuck I want. Okay, so anyway.
Well, we've been to an Xscape show. They literally give you a production.
No, they give you a whole ass production.
They give you fireworks, pyro,
fireworks. I mean, vocals. I mean, child, we went to church. Q got saved. It's a lot.
They give you a show. SWV,
from what I've seen, is like a mini little. SWV gives you like
This is what SWV got on.
Hold on. Let me get my SWV gear.
This is what SWV got on. and they just up there singing. Well, Coco singing, and Lily and Taj holding the microphone.
No, I'm about to do my SWV gear. Hold on.
And then Taj sings her part, and then Lily's still standing there. So
I got you. Hold on.
Okay, child, we heard you.
I mean, I'm here. Hold on.
Okay, child, we heard you. Yeah, it's not fancy, but you know, it do, you know, it do what it need to do. You know, sometimes the songs just, you got to add more to the songs. Like, you know how people like, oh, she a pretty girl. Well, she pretty, but she still know she got to know, if she knew how to dress, it'd be better. So, you know, Autumn, you didn't miss anything, sis.
SWV got you wake up my name. Knocks me right off of my feet.
You said they can't do too much because Coco doing all that work. She'd be tired.
Can't explain why your love makes me weak.
They right. They don't even give you a dance break.
Yes, they do. You do like this. Check 1, check 2. I'm so into you.
Now, Fifi, I will give you that.
I'm so into you.
I'll give you that because they're fat.
Check 1, check 2.
But you know, we ain't never say there was fashion girls. We ain't never say there was fashion girls.
What you mean we ain't fashion?
We talking about Xscape.
What you mean? This is SWV.
We talking about in the comments. But we talking about Xscape.
On SWV.
Oh, girl. If Coco leaves the other she already left them. Lily was living under the bridge.
Bye. Get up, bye.
When you call AT&T, child, Taj picked up the phone.
Bye.
They was already under the bridge.
Bye.
They was already out on the limb.
Bye.
Child, when you called down there to the T-Mobile to get your phone, it was Lily to answer the phone back in the 90s. 98, until she found Eddie. I mean, not Eddie. What's his name? Is his name Eddie? Whatever her husband's name is, child.
Listen. Coco left to endow me on her gospel album. Yeah, she said she was working at Boost Mobile.
I'm just saying. Under the bridge with Sheila.
Get off. Everybody get off and go home.
They started it. I'm just finishing it. Lily said it don't make sense. All this is bullshit. Child, Lily is, you would have thought Lily was the damn lead singer the way Lily was.
Listen, you would have thought Lily was Left Eye for a minute. She put the group, well, she did kind of put the group together, but she wasn't.
Child, Lily was, you would have thought Lily would have, where was his energy in the studio? Where was the energy in the studio, Lily? Because you was activated for what reason, sis? Where was the when they was up, when Coco was up there doing her oohs and ahs, girl? What was you doing? You said Lily can sing. Okay. I never heard her sing. The person with the least complaint. Let me just, because y'all go, and I like Lily, and I hate to get up here, honey, and tear Lily apart. Let me just move on. Candy said, "Why you standing on it?" Coco says, "Y'all do y'all, and we'll do us. We can move on. This is big. Y'all making it bigger than what it is. This getting on my motherfucking nerves." I was like, "Who the fuck she thinks she's talking to?"
She was like bothered, like.
Hey, I was like, "Girl, who the fuck you think you talking to?"
Like she had shit to do.
Tamika says the sisterhood. So you think that? So the sisterhood gone out the window. Coco said the sisterhood was never there. Tamika was like, "Oh, okay, girl." In the confessional, Coco was like, "Yeah, you know, egos is this, but ego get your ass whooped, girl."
I'm trying to figure out who Coco was trying to fight, or who she thought she could fight, without her getting pushed down and them nails broken.
Tamika said, "We're not children. You do your thing, and you know, you make it a situation. We are not children. It is what it is." You said, "Lily, we hiring in my job."
Who said that? Who said that? Who said that? Who said that?
You said J Hud had SWV singing in Xscape. Did Jennifer get in? I hope Jennifer didn't get in and start singing with them. Babe, please tell me Jennifer didn't get up there and start singing with them. Because, Jennifer been singing with everybody that sit on the couch. Jennifer got to sing with. Jennifer had to sing with, she had to sing with Patty. She had to sing with Tamar. She had to sing with, what's the other one?
Dionne Warwick.
Dionne Warwick. She had to sing, Stephanie Mills. I was like,
just to hear herself, scream.
Oh, wait a minute, CW. You said Coco got flashbacks from that TLC fight from back. What TLC fight back in the day?
We gotta look that up.
Oh, let me look that up, child.
I don't think Coco won.
Oh, we know Coco didn't win that fight, child.
I said the way T-Boss would drag her ass. Either one out the group would have dragged her ass, child.
Let's see something. SWV fight TLC. I never heard this one before.
Somebody said SWV won the fight.
Who won the fight? Girl, stop.
Couture Bay.
You said Coco was in it. Fifi says you my day one. But Fifi want to get me riled up.
Thank you, Fifi. Fifi said she ain't got nothing. She's nothing but a child of God.
Hey, Sasha, welcome to the channel.
You're new, Sasha. Welcome. I'm sorry you had to catch us like this. But Fifi's out of control.
I ain't heard that story. I was at the fight. I know who won. I won. The ladies on Xscape, they all meet up with Rocky. They all meet up. And we learned that Rocky was dealing with this promoter who was getting a kickback. Latasha said she ain't know nothing about no kickback from no promoter. Tamika pull out her receipts. Child, Tamika pull out that good receipt book. First of all, I guess I didn't upload that one. Can I tell y'all something? I hate both these looks. I hate both of them.
It's giving me, Candy's giving me just a spinoff from what TLC didn't wear in No Scrubs video.
She's definitely giving me No Scrubs.
And Coco's giving me something Yolanda Adams turned down because she said that was not Christian-like.
Child.
But also looks like something from Shein.
What was I saying, y'all? Oh, okay. So Tamika pulled out her receipts, and it's pretty much a list of the messages, and it was like, get the wives,
I don't know where this came from. How do y'all know this is real?
Get the wives, get the ladies on board. You'll shoot me 20. I already showed her I got the 10. Look out for me. But we need all 4 ladies. You can get all 4 ladies to listen. And Candy was pretty much like, we got a kickback. We shouldn't be having any of that problems in our group. Tiny was like, lay all the money on the table. Latasha sitting there like, child, so y'all gonna believe the messages? Y'all gonna believe the messages? You know what Latasha gives me?
Child, she looked real. Yes. Yes. I'm done.
Let me see if I can find that scene.
I'm so done with you right now.
Selena Yolanda.
That is her new name. Yolanda Scott.
Selena Yolanda. I wanted to find that scene so bad. I want to find that scene.
When all that shit came to fam.
Yes. Oh, here we go. This the group of.
Thank you for the Cash App.
Thank you, Autumn, my good twin.
In Autumn, I'm definitely going to get to LA. I'll probably get there October because I like the weather around that time. That's when I normally go.
I don't
know what to tell you, Mr. Quintanilla.
It's Natasha.
It's true. I did have a problem with the doctor I worked with.
Mm-hmm.
But I would never take anything from
I
Selena.
would never take
Never.
anything from Tamika. Never.
I love Selena.
I love Tamika.
I don't remember these checks.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
What about the missing records?
Mm-hmm. What about the record deal? She give me very much Yolanda. Very much we do anything for Selena, just very much that's what she's giving me. And yeah,
They kind of look alike though.
you think so?
Mm-hmm. Especially from the cheeks on down.
What you talking about? Girl, this don't even look right.
No, the famous phrase. What is going on? I ain't never seen that. What is this?
What is going on? I'm lost and I'm confused.
No, his number's in it. Look,
not.
That's his number right there. That's his number.
No, I'm gonna call him.
Hey, babe.
What y'all think? Y'all think she knew?
Yeah, she knew. She knew. In the role when they went to the studio early. I just don't know. Victimizing. She knew.
You think she know everything that Rocky does?
No, I don't think she knows everything he does, but she knows when it comes to money.
You think she knows?
I think he got another side hustle with the money too.
You think she know Rocky been getting off to her sister Tate? Hello.
Yes.
You think he been getting off to Tamika's Tate?
I'm busy right now. I'm talking to Tiny.
I remember Mr. Biggs called Kelly. Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Do you think he been getting off to her Tate?
I'm gonna call you back. Everybody, check out Adrian Speaks on Thursday.
You said she knew everything. She blindly follows him. Mm-hmm. You said, I think she knows a lot, maybe not everything. Mm-hmm.
She knows a lot, but she don't know everything because Rocky he's a con artist. I mean, he's like a typical gay in Atlanta.
Straight people con artists too.
But he learned from them though.
Oh, Rocky gave me he well, I don't know. I'm not nope. He used to work with R. Kelly. I wasn't supposed to say that name. He used to work with Robert. So I mean, y'all, that was the episode. I watched Latasha's video.
And I laughed, and I couldn't even watch all the way through. I was like, I said, she's good. It just didn't seem sincere. It just seemed so just propped. I told you they used the props I gave you in the other episode when you get them instant tears. We do sell that. The Q and Adrian instant tears. You can get it on our website. You can cry in an instant once you get those.
There are certain parts of the video I did believe, but because Latasha has been like this for a long time, it makes it difficult. Because she was like this on R&B Divas, and then she was like this on the last show, and then she was like this back in the day. So it makes it difficult to look at her. I do think that Tamika plays a part in it too. Gloria and her wig plays a part in it too. I think
her wig plays a major part in this.
I think if she didn't buy that wig, the family probably would have had them problems they had.
Mm-hmm. I think he wouldn't have walked out
if she bought that wig. I don't think so.
It remind me of that scene in Ghost. He said, "Baby, what you did to your hair?" And the whole argument with them, and that's why he left. You like it? No. I'm out of this shit. Baby, I can explain. No, what the hell you do? Come on now, baby. I didn't married you like this. What's wrong with you?
Let me explain.
Gloria, no. This ain't what I married you for. What is this?
So JD recently spoke on Latasha. He says, although Candy, he said, I was thinking about this, and because I saw it, I was like, oh, I actually don't remember talking about her album being shelved. But I do know that I knew that it was moving forward. And when I did Bounce With Me, that was actually Latasha singing by herself on that song. There was a lot going on at the time. I didn't really listen to the interview. I'm gonna listen to more of it. But Jermaine, you shelved that girl album for whatever your reasoning was. You shelved her album.
Jermaine.
Just come out and tell the truth about it.
Jermaine Separate Dupree.
You shelved her album. It is what it is. Like, you shelved her album.
You shelved her Jermaine Separate Dupree. We know.
And I don't want to hear the excuse of why I was moving to record labels, because we've seen Clive move to record labels, and Clive
still let people come out.
Yep. He found a way for Throat Keys to come out. When she lost her throat, she still had albums coming out. So,
What was your excuse?
Yeah, so, right. Bye, JD. He only cared about Mariah Carey and Usher.
Pretty much.
Couldn't even get his own girlfriend a hit.
Child, could you?
The album he did for Janet.
That was a flop and a half. But she still won platinum. That's the gag.
What was my song? What was that song? Yeah, she Janet, but I was like, yes, Janet. Yes, Janet.
I remember you taught her that run. You said, girl, boo. She's like, huh? Boo. And then it went into the song.
So yeah, on the plane, y'all, I'm all caught up with Ultimate Girls Trip. Autumn, you was right. Candace, that last episode, Candace got on my motherfucking nerves. You said Clive ain't been the same since Nippy. Was that on the same album? With Kaya? I don't think that was on the same album.
No.
That was on the same album.
That was on 20. He did Demita Joe.
Yeah, he did Demita Joe.
But surprisingly, Demita Joe still went platinum though.
I mean, it can win.
But because
Survivor went platinum.
Height of when they were trying to blackball her too.
Well, Survivor went platinum.
That just lets you know that autism speaks this month, and I want you to celebrate because Survivor went platinum.
Survivor went platinum, child.
So, Q, where were you recently?
I was in LA.
So, how was your trip? Was there any highlights?
My trip was fun. I got there Thursday. So, okay, let me tell you about my trip. I got there Thursday. My flight was like 5 a.m. Got there Thursday, child. LA, got mainstay. Whoever, do not rent from Mainstay. It's right outside the airport. Do not rent from them. They will have you sitting there waiting for your goddamn car for 5 hours.
5 hours?
For 5 hours. Do not rent from them. Yes, I'm calling y'all out. Do not rent from them. What else happened in LA? So, child, by the time I did all that, honey, we went and grabbed something to eat, child. I was gone. I went to my homeboy house. He was trying to get me to go out. By the time he turned around, I was knocked out. I went to LA for WrestleMania. Friday, I got to meet Autumn. I got to meet Gabor. We had a good old time. Me and Gabor went to West Hollywood. Autumn, what restaurant did we went to? One of the Vanderpump restaurants. Child, some guy was out there talking about karate and he wanted to fight. And some girl was throwing up, whatever, blah, blah. Went to WrestleMania. WrestleMania was so much fun, child. All the trade was in the building. Went back to sleep. Went to WrestleMania again on Sunday. All the trade was in the building. Had better seats. My seats were up close and personal. Yes, Swartz and Sandy's. Yes. What else happened? And I came home. All right. Well, yep. So I went home. And that was that. What?
Was it something about a calculator?
No. I will say this though. California is beautiful. The stadium is beautiful, but it's so much like homelessness out in California. Like
Oh
it
yeah,
was,
especially in the fashion district near the alley.
yeah, it was just like my homeboy he lived in North Hollywood, and it was just so much homelessness. I mean, it was just like, it was so much homelessness. It was like the people I went with, they were splitting everything. It was just so much
What
homeless,
split, split and everything? What do you mean split?
and it's really sad to me, child. The yeah, they was. I was just like, I wish.
What splitting what?
Hmm?
Homeless people splitting. You say there's homeless and people splitting. So what was y'all split? Who was splitting what? What?
I was talking about the homeless people in LA.
But you said you was with people who was splitting stuff. What were they splitting?
What are you talking about? I didn't say that.
Y'all all heard. You said there was homelessness and I was with people splitting stuff. It was a whole bunch going. So who was splitting?
Oh, well, I don't want to talk about that.
Why not? Splitting bills. Splitting bills for what? Where did y'all go?
Okay.
Sasha, what happened?
They not my friends no more, Autumn. So,
Autumn, is this something that you know, Autumn? What's the tea? Who was splitting bills?
So we went to a restaurant, right? We went to the highlight room. The highlight room make you feel like you a celebrity. You sitting literally like outside of the like Hollywood sign. You can see the other side. You can see downtown or some part of downtown or whatever, right? You said y'all here for the tea. Well, that's what I'm gonna give y'all.
I'm here for the tea.
So we went to highlight room and the bill came out, right?
Okay.
The bill was like, you said you gonna call me. The bill was like $307 or whatever, right? Mm-hmm. And so I was like, okay, let's just split the bill down to 4 ways, right?
Okay.
So my friend, he was like, cool, no problem. The bill was like, I don't know, 70 something per person. So the other two I was with, they were like, well, we didn't order a drink and we didn't do this, we didn't do that. So he was like, we're not paying for that, blah, blah, blah. So he proceeded to pull out his Texas Instrument.
Not the 1992 Texas Instrument.
Y'all remember Texas Instrument? Remember in school?
The one you tried to steal from school and you knew that thing caught and your teacher threatened you if you take it?
Yeah, y'all remember this? Where is it at?
Oh, not the Texas Instrument.
Y'all remember Texas Instrument? Remember the Texas Instrument? You could play games and stuff on it.
Proceeded to pull that first one. She proceeded to pull it out.
Mm-hmm.
And what did she do with
the TI-90?
What did she do?
You said they didn't give you cheap. Oh, well, I'm about to tell you why they gave you cheap, Autumn. So, this is my channel, so I'm gonna talk how I want to talk. So, the boyfriend started pulling this out and this and that. They started doing this, and I was like, okay. So my friend was like, look, if I'll put the rest up, y'all. It is what it is. It was actually embarrassing. Here's my thing, right? None of us are millionaires, blah, 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 blah. However, this trip was planned a year in advance.
Okay. So you have planned.
With that being said, I know things happen. I get all of that, right? You got the menu. You saw how much this stuff was going to be. You could have easily been like, nah, I'm not going to do that. That's a little too much. We'll catch up with y'all later on, right? I'm like, okay, cool. I understand. Or y'all could have had a conversation in the car like, hey, this is what I'm working with. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, cool. We've all been in situations where it's like, look, I want to go on this trip, but this is
a year in advance and no child. Yes, go. We listening.
So after he finished doing his calculations and giving us a math lesson and geometry, math, algebra, multiplication, adding, subtracting, dividing, algebra 2, algebra 3. After he did all that, they finally came up with the total, and then he gave the lady the cheapest tip possible, which the lady her service was beyond, like beyond
what the amount of this cheap tip.
I don't know. I don't remember the amount of the tip. But you know how on the receipts they give you like 15% or 18% or whatever, like blah blah.
Yeah.
So my friend was like, "Oh, child." So whatever. Now, before then, right? That was Friday. On Thursday, we actually went to In-N-Out Burger. I don't eat red meat, so I didn't go to In-N-Out Burger. I actually went to Jack in the Box, and the total for their In-N-Out meal was like $19.
Okay.
Right?
Okay. So
Right.
this is a couple, $19. All right, I'll pay for it. I got you, babe.
Well, that's what I thought was going to happen, but it was actually $19, and then they split the $19.
Goodbye. Get off my damn phone. Bitch, ain't no way in hell you gonna split 19. Okay, everybody listen, you in a whole ass relationship and you telling me we gonna split. How did they split it? Like, what does splitting look like?
Autumn, I'm putting a bad taste in your mouth. Autumn, no.
Child, how you gonna split a $19 In-N-Out burger bill? Bitch, that's cheap. At $19 In-N-Out burger meal. $9.50. Bitch, leave me alone. Leave me alone. What, let me guess. He cashed out them. Hello? Please don't tell me he cashed out them $9.50. Q. Hello? Q. Hello? We want to know, did he cash out this man $9.50 for the In-N-Out burger meal? Q? Can somebody in the comment section please put $9.50? Was it cash out? Q? Please don't tell me this couple. Let's give them a name.
Well, one of them. Because ain't he been in your DM? So they split that, and then they split the $9, right? And you said they in a whole relationship and split a $19 bill.
Bitch, a whole ass relationship, not just a whole relationship, a whole ass relationship. Y'all split $19. Something going on. What's going on?
I didn't say anything.
Y'all each other.
So I didn't say anything because maybe I had what's it when you've been on the flight too long, and you tired from the flight.
Bitch, listen. If my money is my money was a person, it sounds like that whole relationship.
And I didn't, when you don't eat for a long period of time. So maybe I was what's the word?
It wasn't cheap.
Jet lag, yes, jet lag. I was jet lagged, so maybe I was like, okay, well, I'm jet lagged, so. Oh my God. You that I wouldn't have suggested Sandy towards those appetizers. Oh, okay, Autumn. So you didn't hear this. So Autumn, remember I had ordered a drink. I had ordered a Long Island. I don't know if you had heard this or not, because I know you and Gabor was in the middle of talking or sharing food, trying each other's food or something like that. So I asked my friend to get me a Long Island, and I came back outside to save us seats because it was because they was acting stupid, and they were like, you had to make reservations or some shit like that, child. We was like, whatever, we'll go sit outside, blah, blah, blah. So I said, hey, give me a Long Island. So he came back and he got me a Long Island. So I was like, cool, how much is the Long Island? Oh, you said you heard that. Okay. So I said, how much is the Long Island? And he said it was $17. I said, okay, cool. He said 17 plus tax. Now I said, bitch, you gonna charge me the tax too?
Bitch, wait. So the Cash App couple. Oh, that it. So the Cash App couple made you add the tax to the bill split as well.
So I just sent him a 20. I was like, here you get 20. I was like, girl, because you charging me tax too, bitch. God damn.
Well, she had instruments. Of course, she's going to give you tax. Listen, so what else? What else is a cash
So
out?
we go to WrestleMania. We have a good time. So we leave WrestleMania.
A cash out couple. What did CAC do this time?
So we went to WrestleMania Saturday night. We had a really, really good time. As we're leaving out, the vendors are out there, child. The vendors out there trying to make their money. Now I will say, child, I did pay $10 for a hot dog, but that hot dog was good as shit though. It had onions and ketchup. Child, that hot dog was good as shit.
When you get a good hot dog, think about Mad Log, bitch.
Yeah. And I was hungry. So you said they could have used one of them advanced pay. Oh my
God. Child.
So he was like, he's like, how much is that hot dog? I said $10. He was like, you paid $10 for a hot dog? I was like, yeah, child, I'm hungry. I said, I ain't mad at them, honey. Get your money, child. You at this major event with 80,000 people up in here.
What you expect, CAC?
You said sounds like a clear person. What that mean? So I was like, oh, okay. Well, hey. So we leave from there and we go to. You said was it? I think it was. Yup, I think it was a Nathan's hot dog. Baby, that hot dog was busted. When she put the onions up on there and that ketchup, baby, that hot dog. I said, "Ooh, almost got another one."
Bitch, with no hesitation.
You said I spent $87 for popcorn candy and right. So they was making their money that night, and I ain't mad at them. I almost thought about getting me out there and getting a hot dog and some burgers and child.
At a Sam's Club, get a whole and stand outside, child. And since the cash out couple so good with taxes on, they can add everything.
No, they not clear people. They not clear. They not clear. They black. So we go to Randy's Donuts. The big the famous donut place. Yeah. We go there. Child, first of all, they were sold out of every goddamn thing. I was like, what the hell is this?
Child, they sell out early.
So we get there. Trey got a little attitude because he's still at work. So I asked for my donuts, whatever. He messed my donut up and ended up giving me another donut. So I switched one of my friends because they had switched our donuts. Mm-hmm. So I switched with my former friend. And as I'm standing there getting ready to eat one of my, give the donut the try, their total was $18.
Okay.
Cool, nothing.
Baby, I got it.
Well, that's what I thought. And he said, how much do you want me to send you?
Cash App again. Mm-hmm. So the Cash App couple.
So we went from 19 we went from splitting 19 to you diagnosing this 18 to this $300 receipt. You diagnosing and you adding, dividing, and subtracting, and doing this and doing that, and then you go from that to $18, and y'all split the $18.
So technically, y'all would So if we look at it in a nutshell, you're basically giving your own money back. I don't know if I could be in a relationship like that. That person would be cut. That cheap ass person. There had to be a corporate in this person.
I need to start adding this shit up.
Child, there had to be a corporate. So who was the corporate of this CAC couple? Was it the person we know, or was it the other person?
It was the other person.
Okay.
The person we know, pussy. So
major pussy.
So I was like, okay. So then what happened with the $300? Oh, so the $300 bill, right? So my homeboy, he's a hairdresser in LA, y'all. Look him up. His Instagram is Superficial Danny. He does he's a hairstylist, all this kind of stuff.
He's good, y'all.
So the bill was like $300. I just ended up sending my homeboy like $100 and something dollars, whatever. And he had said to them, he was like, because he was getting embarrassed. He was like, all right, y'all, y'all give me what y'all got, and I'll just pay the rest. And the friend and the boyfriend was like, no, because we didn't order this and order that. And my friend was like, oh, you got to diagnose the bill. Okay, sis, I'll wait for you. So I'm like this the whole time at the table, like, oh, what happened in the news today? I looked up. I said, okay.
She still had her Texas Instrument out.
Mm-hmm. So I'm still looking. I said, oh, okay, they still. Yeah.
Okay, did she have the one with the paper rolled out, or she just the basic?
That's the long one. So they end up splitting the bill. He added the least amount of tip that he could add, and then he paid his half. My homeboy said at the end they paid more. You know, we paid the most because they were being cheap. Here's the thing again. If you just split the shit 4 ways, it'd been $75 each, and we kept like I'm one of them kind of people. If I go out with a group of people, split the shit down halfway. If I gotta pay extra or this and that.
Or like nobody complains. Every time me and Q ever went out, Q will always have the number before we have the number. He'd be like, oh y'all, the bill's until we all owe $50 each. All right, here, take it. Nobody's calculating, I don't carry a Texas Instrument. And well, that's your friend, child.
It is sad because I'm sitting there like, damn, this is embarrassing because like
embarrassing as hell. Y'all cash out at each other in front of everybody. Y'all could have handled that shit before y'all got, like you said earlier. Y'all could have had this conversation. Hey, babe, today I got it. Tomorrow you can have it. Because basically y'all giving each other the money back for $18 here, $19 here. It was just $1 difference. Like, it's stupid. And then you gotta wait for the bitch to clear. Or if you hit it fast, you still get half. They take their 75, 25 cents out of it. Y'all so goddamn cheap. And that pussy just cheap. The cash app couple, just pussy ass cash app. Rest in peace to the man, the CTO of Cash App. He was murdered this morning in San Francisco. He was stabbed to death. So may he rest in peace, one of the founders of Cash App. And clearly we see the Cash App couple is pussy.
You say you hope they don't watch my channel?
They can watch it. What they gonna do? Not a goddamn thing.
Did y'all didn't know this before? I couldn't. So me and my former friend, when we would go out, we never had this issue when we would go out together. We split, do this, do that. We never had this issue. No, they're not watching my show no more, and I'm gonna tell you why. I'm about to get into the meat and potatoes of what happened with the trip, outside of all the funness, the drama on the last day. It says, yeah, they couldn't roll with me, and the tip is very right. The staff was on point. Like the lady, like I was sitting in one spot, but because I couldn't see the sign, she was like, "Oh, I'll move you to the other spot." Like she was so nice, and I'm like, "You only gonna leave her 18% tip? No, leave her the biggest tip. Like this is her job.
You so
like don't shortchange her.
You a cheap ass bitch. She probably ride the bus." And
she
that.
So let me tell you. Okay, y'all, let me know if I was wrong or not. So Monday we go to Monday Night Raw, and I wanted to like park as close as possible because child, y'all didn't tell me California wind, child. California wind was pushing me like Rocky pushed that code to that safe to get the tape out. So that damn wind was strong, so I wanted to park as close as I could to the arena. So we get to I ended up paying for parking. Parking was like $60, whatever. I paid for parking. And so the guy asked for my last name and stuff like this. So he wrote my last name down on the ticket and everything like that. And I walked off because I was thirsty. I had congestion, child. I mean, everything. I was like, child, California, I'm over you right now. I had congestion, wind was blowing. My nose was running, child. My hair was had my legs. I had my knees. Girl, there's so much going on.
About to be like here, almost like Glorious, child.
Child, I didn't know what colors to put on, child. It was so much going on, child. It was just so much going on. Mm-hmm. Hey, Monique. I didn't want to look like a gang member, but I didn't want to look up. It was a lot. It was a lot. So I was just ready to go. Plus, I was tired. My sleep was good, but I was tired. That's my mama. Hold on, because I ain't talked to her all day. Let me talk. Call her right back. Carry the show, please.
Okay. So, Q was tired and, Carrie had to lay in drag for what it's worth. Just wanted to feel special and just wanted to go on into the arena. So Q goes into the arena and the Cash App couple approaches Q. And I just love the Cash App couple. That's just so cute. So go ahead.
You said, am I going to? I don't watch Huntsville, but I am going to review. I'm gonna try to review. If Atlanta don't get boring, I'm gonna review it. But yeah, you said you was with the cheap ass people. That sucks, child. Right, I was with the cheap people, child. The wind was blowing, child. I wanted to make sure I wouldn't look like no gang member, child. I see no celebrities. I didn't want to go up on the hills. What was I saying, y'all?
So you said when you walk and get something.
Oh, okay. This is why I called Adrian. So when I walked into the arena, my former friend was like, "Hey, do you have the ticket?" And I was like, "Yeah, it is in my wallet." He was like, "Okay, cool." I go to the bathroom. I come out the bathroom. The boyfriend was like, "Hey, can I get that ticket? Because no, Rocky was my date. We've been straight because Rocky would have stole the money. We would have been straight. Matter of fact,
the car would have been in the arena.
The car would have been in the arena inside the ring if I was with Rocky. Child, away, Rocky, honey.
Child,
honey, I would have, honey. We split
child,
what bill?
Walk down to the ring, get in the car, and drive off with Rocky.
Honey, that would have been me, child. Yes, Savannah. I'm about to tell you why former. So, oh, I feel like Candy on speak on it. So we get to the arena. Oh, so the boyfriend was like, "Hey, I come out the bathroom." The boyfriend was like, "Hey, can I get that ticket?" And I was like, what you need a ticket for? Now, if I ask you what you need a ticket for, does that sound like I'm getting smart?
No, you just say, "Hey, what you need a ticket for?"
Right, Autumn, right. So I was like, "What you need a ticket for?" And he was like, "This is the words that came out of his mouth because the car is in my name."
Come again, say what?
Y'all tell me in the comments what y'all do with that. What y'all do with that? So please. I asked you for the ticket. Okay, hold on. I asked you for the ticket. Hey, Adrian, can I get that ticket?
What do you need it for?
Because the car is in my name.
Okay, bitch. Okay, but I paid half on this car.
Before we even get to who paid for the car, what that got to do with anything?
What that got to do with it? What you trying to throw something up to me, bitch?
The parking ticket. Yes, the parking ticket. So I'm thinking you asking, right? Okay, right. So I'm like, okay, I'm thinking maybe you had to run back to the car or something like that. Yeah, baby, y'all my people. Y'all my people. So I'm like, okay, because I could get a little, I could go there. So I was like, let me call up Adrian. I was like, okay, bro, what you think? How this situation played out? I was like, tell me. Was my response, like, what do I do in this situation? Because, baby, I was getting ready to turn the crypto arena into the goddamn ICU.
And what were my words, Q?
I don't know. You telling people, child. Because I done got pissed thinking about it all over again.
Listen, Q told me that, I said,
I paid for parking. I did pay for parking.
I was like, okay, you paid for parking. I'm like, y'all all leaving, going to the same place. Well, y'all getting dropped off. Doesn't matter who has the ticket. Like, but why would you throw that out? I said, my petty ass will tell you, bitch, you'll get, like your mother would say, sit down. You'll get it when we're ready to go. And that's what I told the bitch. I said, she can wait, have a seat. She'll be all right. Ain't nobody going through no damn parking lot, picking up the car and walking where the car ain't going to mysteriously disappear. Sit your ass down.
Right. So my thing is like, I'm confused because I'm like, what you need a ticket for? And then your response to me is, your response to me is, oh, because the rental's in my name. What? I don't understand. I don't
do with a validation ticket.
We all going to the same place. Well, we went to we stayed at two different hotels, but we all get in the same car. What? I don't get what does that have to do with anything?
So do you think the pussy went back and told the boyfriend?
Well, yeah, but he didn't even ask me for the ticket. He asked me for the ticket, but when I said it's in my wallet, he was like, "Oh," and I even made a joke. I was like, "What you think? You don't think I'm responsible to hold a ticket?" Like I had even made a joke out of it, and he was like, "Oh, okay, cool, no problem." So my thing is,
so that pussy went back and started it.
Yeah, so like you went back and you for whatever reason. So y'all know how the seats are in arenas and stadiums, blah blah blah. That's what I'm trying to figure out. I'm like, maybe I'm missing something because I'm like, I'm confused on what happened. So, no, I don't know her or her late ass bees that was in. Who got? She had bees in her head.
Wait,
the beads you put in your daughter's head?
when she was with my, you talking about my daughter Ebony when she was 5?
Yes.
For the school picture day?
Maybe she thought it would get lost. It was in my It was in my wallet, in my pocket.
I need Fifi's answer.
I was in my pocket. You know my jeans be tight, so it wasn't going nowhere.
Fifi said maybe she was.
My jeans wasn't going nowhere. You know, my jeans weren't. They weren't. So, okay. Now this is where I was being petty. I will admit. So we in the arena, and I went to go do like this. You know, as you walking by somebody, you like trying to get them to get up. I was like, "Excuse me," but I was like,
okay, move.
So he got up right, and he moved out the way. And when I came back, I was like, you know, excuse me. I ain't do the motion again, but I was like, excuse me. So he opens he doesn't move, but he like spreads his legs, and he was like, you can get past me. And I was like, no, I need you to get up. I don't feel like scooting past, you know, I don't feel like doing all that stuff. I was like, I need you to get up so I can get past you. And you was like, oh, Chicago, we like you messed up, child. So I'm like, I want to get past you. So he wouldn't get up. So then he finally gets up, and I goes past him, and he starts running his mouth. Oh, girl. So I turn to my friend, and I tell my friend,
ex-friend,
and I say, get your bitch.
As you should.
I say, get your bitch.
As you should. Your cheap bitch. Cash App hoe.
You said I did more than that. No, I was like, honey, when I tell a story, I tell my wrongs and my rights.
Yeah.
I don't give one-sided stories. So I was like, get your bitch. So my thing is,
but y'all, okay, a little bit brief history. That is something that we both would say because we both said it before. So that coming out of Q's mouth, definitely facts, because I've said it before to somebody. I said, get your bitch. When I'm about to whoop somebody, we'll talk about that in another episode. But yeah, get your bitch. If you know what's safe for you, get your bitch.
So he was like, I ain't no bitch. This and that. I said, but you won today. Oh, you won today. Because my thing is, I didn't like that. I didn't like how he came at me because the rental's in my name. I don't understand what that had to do with anything. So because from there, I was
bitch ass boyfriend started it.
So from there, I was in full petty mode.
As you should.
I was in petty mode. So I was like, get your bitch. So he sits down, I sit down, and he was like, you got a problem with me, blah, blah. I said, no, the problem is with your smart ass mouth. I didn't like the comment that you said. I didn't like how you approached me on that. Oh, and then I said over a ticket. That he was like, well, you know, you've been like acting like this and acting like that all weekend. First of all, bitch, I've been in the chill zone. I've been chilling, having fun, doing my own thing. I ain't fucking engaged with you all night long. Bitch, I've been doing me. I'm out of town. I've been to LA before. I'm doing me. I'm looking at the scenery. I'm not, y'all on some other shit. I'm on this. Y'all on that cheap shit. I'm on trying to figure out what's going on.
Didn't they tell you they wanted to see what Ross and Marshall's gave in LA? Like it was supposed to be something different.
We got down there. It was like, I was like, let's go to like Beverly Hills and do this and do that. It was like, we're gonna go to Marshall and Ross's. I was like, bro, Marshall.
Who the fuck goes to Ross and Marshall's because it's in LA? Ain't shit different. It's the same.
Ross and Marshall's.
Let's go to Ross and Marshall's. They have something different. Maybe they have palm tree shirts there.
He from Memphis. That don't mean nothing to me.
Oh, she's from Memphis.
So I'll tell you more. I ain't gonna put all his business up there.
Okay.
So I was like, so we started going back and forth, and I was like, no, bitch, you was acting funny towards me for no fucking reason. I don't want your nigga. I don't want him. I don't want nothing to do with him.
Nobody wants him but you.
Right.
And your cash.
I'm like, I don't want him because he even tried it. He like slightly tried it, and I caught it, but of course I didn't say nothing. The night we were leaving, I was standing next to his man, but we're all, it's like a big ass, like 50 of us trying to get across the street. And he proceeds to like get in front of me to stand next to him. I don't want him.
What do you want? That is all you, boo.
I don't want him. He's in somebody else's DMs. He's not in my DMs.
He's definitely in other people's DMs because he ain't that faithful, bitch.
So,
We got
somebody else DMs. He not in my DMs.
And we got receipts on those DMs, but he's definitely in somebody's DMs. Baby growl. Baby growl. Baby growl. I need to bring them receipts.
So we start arguing back and forth, and I'm talking real loud because I actually want the bitch to hear what I gotta say because we inside of a arena. And so he going back, he was like, you need to stop talking. I was like, who stop? Who gonna stop talking? Not me. Not this. Nope.
Who you finna try?
He was like, you better stop talking, this and that. I was like, I'm gonna keep talking, and ain't no bitch in here gonna stop me, including you.
And that part.
So we going back and forth and everything like that. And the only thing his motherfucking man could say was, y'all, let's just enjoy the show.
Big pussy.
First of all, the way that I was cussing his motherfucking man out, he should have been cussing me out. Couldn't nobody talk to my person, my dude like that.
Big pussy.
Couldn't nobody. Yeah, roll 107, honey, section 107, roll 10. Yes, all this was going down right in that section. So
big pussy.
So he kept going back and forth, and I'm going back and forth. And as he's getting louder, I'm leaning over like, bitch, it's a ring right there.
Bitch, let's go.
We could clear this. We could clear this motherfucking arena out. We can do whatever you want to do, and you acting like this over a fucking parking ticket that your motherfucking cheap ass couldn't buy. So in the midst of us arguing, because he was like, he had said the rental car. I said, bitch, I paid half for the motherfucking rental car. He was like, no, you didn't. I said, well, if I didn't pay half for it, run my motherfucking coin back. Run my motherfucking coin back, because I know I paid half for it. I don't split motherfucking donuts like y'all split donuts, you cheap bitch. Donuts and In-N-Out burgers and shit. Bitch, please. You got me fucked up. Yes, WrestleMania was really fun. You said you are not on the docket. So from there, I thought to myself, like, you started this over a ticket and then go sit there with your motherfucking hands and with your hands behind your back and don't even check your motherfucking friend like, hey, my boy got it. We good, like chill out. Blah, blah.
The part doesn't get me. If this was supposed to be supposedly your friend, and they lucky I wasn't there because motherfucking ring would have shut the fuck down. But all I'm saying is, if this is a friend, and anybody's with a friend, we're hanging out, all right, and we're all going to the same place. I don't give a fuck who has the ticket. As long as y'all bitches got the ticket when it's time to go, we can go to fuck home. I'm cool. You can have the ticket. Lindsay can have the ticket. Fifi can have the ticket. Autumn can have the ticket. If we're all together, y'all all can have the. I don't care who has the ticket. But you did a whole bitch move, went back to your bitch and said, he had the ticket. He probably said, he has the ticket, just don't give it to me. So that bitch came back thought she was going to be big and bad, the big bad beat it here wolf. And she got cussed the fuck out. And the bitch want to be quiet, want to diffuse everything. That's a whole pussy ass move. That ain't no friend. And if I catch that bitch, oh, never mind.
So he kept saying, wait till we get outside. I was like, bitch, we ain't got to wait till we get where.
Dude, you are your bitch.
So Autumn, to answer your question, so I was on the phone with my homeboy. I was like, because I was at the point, I was like, I don't want to ride with y'all bitches. So I was like, come pick me up, blah, blah. But by the time I called him, he was still asleep, blah, blah. But we were talking on the phone. I said, because I hate to punch that bitch in the back of the motherfucking head. LA traffic is already crazy. I ain't got time for the motherfucking car to be doing like this, swerving in and out and all this kind of shit. But ain't nothing happened in the car. That bitch was on mute. That bitch was like this.
Crickets. Because I was on a motherfucking phone. And I was talking shit.
So, honey, ain't nothing happened. And then, I thought to myself at that point, I said, you said maybe the friend been saying stuff behind. Probably so.
Maybe. And they probably both talking shit. Both of them two pussies talking shit.
I'm going to drop the link real quick so if y'all want to call in, and then I'm getting up out of here. So, I just thought to myself, I was like, that's not how I operate. we arguing about a parking ticket. Like, we not housewives, you know what I'm saying? We ain't getting paid for this shit. We arguing about something I paid for. You doing the fucking most. Y'all came down here being cheap. Y'all came down here embarrassing the fuck out of me. Can't afford shit. What the fuck y'all come down here for? And then y'all boring as shit. Ain't trying to have no fun.
I just want to close.
So I was like, no. But what you not gonna ever do in your motherfucking life is think that you gonna check me.
Bitch, that ain't gonna happen, bitch. And she know that.
I don't even rock with you like that.
Yeah.
Hey, twin.
I am speechless. I'm trying to get my headset so y'all can hear me.
Child. Speeches like Michael Jackson, child.
I did not know any of this happened.
Oh.
Hold on. Let me get my headset.
All of this happened Monday.
Child, why we like Destiny's Child? It's just emotions taking me.
I've heard that my whole life. Q, I am so sorry. Like that is
sorry about.
Yeah, that's it's splitting the bill for me with your man. Like, hell no. No, no.
It's going to Boston Marshalls in LA for me.
Yes, and that part.
And getting splitting donuts though?
I can't. If I would have known that, Q, when I saw you at the hotel, look, we would have made a plan for the weekend. Like, I didn't know all that. That was pretty, that's bad.
It was giving welfare witchcraft. That's all it was.
Yeah, and they were nice too, but that just goes to show you, look, what do I know the little time I met them?
Fifi.
Hey, how y'all doing?
Hey, Fifi.
Hey.
Just feeling cheap.
I love it. I love it. I love it.
Just feeling all cheap. I need to go to Ross and just release this tension.
Well, my thing was, again, like I had stated, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't check people's pockets, but if you know that you need to put something to the side.
Absolutely.
That part.
Absolutely.
But Q, did you not discuss any of the logistics before you guys took the trip? Did you guys not go over any of the itinerary or? I mean, WrestleMania, that's a big deal. I mean, that's you're going to spend some money when you go out there.
Well, that's the thing. We didn't plan too much because we was on LA time. WrestleMania had to air on East Coast time at 8:00, so it wasn't too much to like kind of plan. So that's why Friday we all like hung out and stuff like that. But at the same time, like they should have talked about that because I knew how much money I was coming down there with because I didn't know what I wanted to do. I didn't know what we were going to do. I didn't know, I knew I was going to meet up with Autumn and Gabor. I didn't know where we was going to meet up at. I knew my homeboy wanted to take me around to like different stores and stuff. I didn't know. So if I saw something I wanted to buy, I was going to buy it. But I bought enough money, to plan. But y'all came down there and split. You with your man. Could you imagine being with your man and your man making you pay for half your food?
I can't.
I can't.
Well,
Somebody has an echo.
Who I don't know who that is. Who got an echo? Let me just see. Like
I'm not sure.
So
My thing is, everyone knows California is expensive as it is.
Right.
And you guys been planning for a year.
Right.
So we all grown, like you said, you're not checking nobody's pockets. You know how much this stuff, like, I don't like that. I don't like that at all.
Fifi, what you got, sis? I've been waiting to get you up here, sis.
Baby, I had to pull up my account so I could shake off the cheapness because I was like, I didn't want that low, negative, broke energy.
And they're a couple, child. I can only.
Well, they say it's better to, you can do bad by yourself. So,
right.
I can only imagine that couple got married, child. Be all Dollar General decorations.
Like when they was split, like
birthday streamers and shit on the car, everything.
Like I wasn't going to say anything or nothing like that. I was having a good time. Autumn, you saw we were all getting along.
Right.
A good time. In my mind, I was like, y'all splitting donuts and In-N-Out burgers, but I ain't say nothing. In my mind, I'm judging
Crazy.
But I'm like, but I just felt like you disrespected me by saying, what he said, and it wasn't about what to be honest with you, it wasn't about what he said. It was about how he said it.
Okay.
And I was like, what? Because
But you're more upset with your friend, right? For not like, you know what I'm saying?
Well, because my friend had asked me, he was like, "You got a ticket," and I was like, "What's in my wallet?" And he had left it alone. So for me to come back out and your boyfriend's like, "Well, I need a ticket," I'm thinking to myself like, "Oh, what you need it for?" And instead of you saying like, "I want to hold on to it," or the guy, what if I get to the car before you? Whatever. You was like, "The car's in my name. It's a rental, first of all."
That's kind of controlling,
right?
Well, clearly we know who wears. Listen. I told Q, I said, clearly we know who wears the Wrangler jeans and the Walmart capris in that room. So, listen, it's the Wrangler jeans and the Walmart capris for me in that relationship. That's all I'm saying.
It was very controlling, but what you not going to control it over here.
Child. Well, we know her bank account there, man.
My goodness.
But I was just like y'all acting like this over a parking ticket?
You work for Wells Fargo. What's going on?
And then you want to get big and bad?
Now let me play devil's advocate if I could.
Okay.
What was your reasoning for not? I understand your reasoning, but I want to hear from you. What was your reasoning for not giving it to them?
I gave him the ticket, but at
first,
you
did give it to him. Okay.
I ended up giving him the ticket, but at first, when my friend asked me for it, I was like, "What's in my wallet?" And I was like, and my joke was, "Do you not think I'm responsible enough?" And he was like, "Oh no problem. I didn't know what you did with the ticket." So once I said it was in my wallet, then that's like, okay, cool. Like I didn't say
agreed.
It
end of it.
It should have been the end of it. Yep, exactly.
Yeah, I didn't say it was in my pocket or in my hand or in my coat jacket where somebody can go and take it or can fall on my hand. It was in my wallet with my damn bank card and my credit card. So and my license. It definitely ain't going nowhere. So like y'all said, to me, that should have been the end of conversation. So can you imagine coming out the bathroom and somebody like, "Hey, can I get the ticket?" And you looking like, "Well, what you need the ticket for?" And their response is, "Because the rental's in my name."
Right.
I'd have pulled a Coco.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Listen.
So for me, I was like, what? And from that moment, I was like, well, I'm about to be petty for the rest of the night. I admit it. I was petty for the rest of the night. It was what it was. You pissed me off.
I'd have dropped her ass off on La Brea.
Yeah, no, I get it. Yeah. It should have been deaded after your friend asked you.
Well, when I paid for it, the conversation should have been over with.
That's true.
That part.
Right.
That's why I was saying that I know that when you went over, when you approached them, when you went over there and asked them to, stand up, but you were approaching the seat, you're very animated with your hands. So you went up to them like a conductor and trying to tell them. Yeah. You just went over there and gently told them to, stand up. No, you went over there like a conductor with an orchestra. You were like, you raised them up. So don't. That's why I said you lost me at that part. You didn't just get me. Yes.
Ain't nobody asked you all that.
Hands.
You went with the hands, you spared fingers. Yeah, you didn't just gently ask them,
But ladies,
in WrestleMania Q, no, you went. I know how it can get loud in there with the music and the pyro. You went with the beat.
Yes.
You were extra cute. So,
but that's the thing, though. I will admit that I was extra and doing the most with that part.
But he started it.
Oh no, I agree.
I don't even feel like he started. I think my former friend started.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The Cash App, the main Cash App couple.
Because you went back and apparently you went back and you told him something, whatever you told him.
He won't pay. He won't give me a ticket. He won't what? He just won't give me the ticket. See, that would have been a moment. Had I been there, I'd have went Taja on bitches. Just a second. Yes.
But I paid for the parking.
Yeah, you pay for the parking. It's thank you and sit your ass down.
That's right.
I paid for the parking. So if I lost a ticket, that would have been on me.
I told Q, I said, I'm a petty bitch. Y'all have been figuring it out how y'all left. Pay your way out. Split this and get yourself out of it.
So on the way home, Autumn, he sat on mute. He didn't say nothing. He
Mhm.
looked at his phone, and that was that. I saw them in the airport. They didn't speak to me. I ain't speak to them.
Wow.
You carried all the way home? Oh, wow.
Fuck
Wow.
Mark
Yep.
and them damn beads in his hair.
He didn't. Him or my former friend spoke to me. So I was like, oh, well, he didn't have to speak to me, but my friend didn't even say anything to me.
Child,
Yeah, that's tough.
both of them looking like Chris. Go ahead.
Like he didn't say anything. He didn't send me no message like, hey, how you getting to the airport? He didn't say anything.
Are they
Well,
from
thank
the
God you was
DC
2
area
seconds
too?
from the airport, Q.
So I was like, hey, it is what it is. I don't have to split my bills. So it is what it is.
Or your food.
Or my food. And I would never split a food. I would never split my food with somebody I'm dating. You pay for a meal, I pay for a meal. I'm not splitting shit.
Period.
That's right. Did you split your bill? Did you split your burger bill?
Lord.
I'm still trying to figure that one out.
Is this enough for you to end your friendship with your friend? Honestly.
No, if we had a conversation, I would tell him how I felt about it, but we weren't like best friends.
Okay.
So we weren't like it. If it was me and Adrian, we would have a serious like me and Adrian had a falling out before, and we sat and we had a conversation about it. We took time apart from each other and everything like that. That's different. This person, I don't consider. I consider him more of a travel buddy, a wrestling friend. So if I like I'm not.
I don't consider them anything. Fuck that hoe. You mess with my sister, bitch. I'ma come for you. So sit your cheap ass down.
Oh no, I definitely would take any more trips with them. Like that. That would be
never.
Even if they broke up, I wouldn't take no more trips. Like even if they not together no more, because I felt like you started that, and then you didn't even have the audacity to say anything to me.
Mm-hmm.
Like, hey, you went to the airport safely.
That's true.
Did you get home? Like you didn't say anything, even when we were on the same plane.
I was gonna ask you that. See, that's bad.
So that ain't no friend.
That might be enough.
But yeah, but that person needs to stay out of people's DMs.
So anyway, y'all got any thoughts on Xscape and the Cocoettes and
That's the Cocoettes.
Coco is innocent. It's bad editing.
Lord Fifi.
I saw Unsung Fifi. I saw it.
That was during a time when she had not been diagnosed. She wasn't under medical care. She is innocent. She is not responsible for her actions when she's not medicated.
So she has a medical excuse.
She has a medical excuse.
Okay.
They're still, they probably still trying to calibrate her meds as we speak. So that's why sometimes it goes a little left and it'll go back.
20 years later, Fifi.
It's tough. It's new medicine constantly coming out.
That is true.
We trying to, because she don't want to gain weight. She don't want to, it's a
That's
lot.
True.
So Fifi, you're saying that she went from 5 milligrams to 30 milligrams back down to 10.
Back down to 10. You really need to fall between 12 and 15
milligrams
per day.
She ran out of it. I'm out of my medicine.
Dare I say, I like Coco actually. Like, no joke, I like her. Coco kind of remind me of myself. Like
Exactly.
just with like ain't taking no mess.
Yep,
Yeah.
I see so much of me in her, and I'd be like, girl, I get it.
Well,
So
playing Coco in the biopic.
What song should end the show?
I honestly think that they both should probably do something, like you said, kind of go in and out of different songs on both groups and end it that way, or just sing something universal. Mm-hmm. But if you put me on the spot,
how about a gospel song? What if they end with all of them with the gospel song? They like to do that.
Endow Me.
And
so we can hear Coco or her screaming.
Yeah, and somebody can run off the stage like Fantasia did.
Like Fantasia ran off the stage.
Didn't Faith Evans sing that too?
Yes, she did.
So it was so Faith, but she couldn't make the performance. They got
Yeah.
Okay, so here's something I am actually not really looking forward to Housewives this season coming up. I think because this show is so good that I just don't see Housewives bringing it like that.
I agree. I totally agree.
And I think that Atlanta needs a redo. We need to get rid of everybody. Like, but they're not gonna do that. And I don't know if y'all heard, but it seems like everybody back for Potomac. So
I was gonna say that. I was gonna say we can sit and suffer through Potomac. We can try with Atlanta. At least the first few episodes. See what he gives.
Yeah, but you know what? Because Atlanta has genuine arguments. They're like I said, me and the guy, what we arguing, you will see that shit on reality show. We arguing about a parking ticket. But that makes for good TV.
It would have made a good episode.
I would have made a good episode.
Oh, I would have watched it, yeah.
We're not arguing about your man sliding in my friend's DMs.
Oh, cute.
Oh, sorry. What's my channel? Shit, they ain't gotta watch.
They should.
You said without Coco, it wouldn't be a group unlike Xscape. The show must go on. So that's all I'm saying. Oh yeah, child. That's why I said Coco and Cocoettes. You said they should find a song that is legendary for women to sing at the end of the song. Well, they suggest a gospel song, or they can sing "I'm Every Woman."
Nothing. Because I want Taj to sing the first verse.
I want
somebody in the comments asked if you guys were gonna review Love and Marriage Huntsville, and I think you guys should. Personally, just because I love that show.
I can't. Okay, so let me ask you this question. I never watched it, so am I able to just jump into it?
Oh no.
Oh.
Because I was reviewing Love and Marriage DC, but it got boring to me. Like the first season was boring as hell. Like the first season was boring, and I just never. And I guess because I know like half the crew, and I know that's not how they really act in person, it was kind of hard for me to be like animated with my review. So, but maybe on
you got some time to catch up. You got some time.
How many episodes is it?
Wait, when does it come back out? On the 8th?
That's Saturday.
Oh wait.
I'm be at Easton with me and Tasha.
Okay.
Me and Tasha before y'all gonna listen to her album coming out Friday?
No.
I'm not, but I'm ready to hear what you guys have to say about it.
Somebody will tell us.
Bless her heart.
I listen to Chloe. Well, apparently nobody listens to Chloe. Or Adrian listens to Chloe.
She does have one song on there that I really like. But
what's it called?
Something make something, whatever it was.
Okay.
It's like a ballad, but I think that's like if she should have released that first, and then it would have been a definitely a hit for her. I have to give it like that song's like the only one that I play on the album.
Really?
And the one with her and Chris Brown, but yeah, that's like the only one. It's a nice. That's like her best song to me. Let me tell you the title of the song. The title of the song. It's so dramatic on her covers.
Q, you all right?
I'm just waiting on the title of the song, child.
Okay.
And I got nothing.
You're trying to find that title, find that album, child. What's going on?
Oh, I got it. It's just the way the computer's set up.
Okay, we're on a time schedule. Come on, we gotta go. We gotta go. We're on a time schedule. Come on, Chloe.
Well, we'll get you next time, girl. Because
okay.
Yeah.
You said I tried it, got it, boring and fake. Oops, so
I got it.
What is it? What's it called?
So the song is called "Make It Look Easy."
What track number?
Oh,
It's track number 9. So if anybody listens to Chloe's album, listen to "Make It Look Easy." I think that's the best song on the album, and you can turn it off after that.
Is she trying to make it like B?
No, she did her own thing on that one, and I was like, this is definitely a good song. It's called "Make It Look Easy."
Okay.
And then "How Does It Feel" with her and Chris Brown. Those are the only 2 I played back to back, and I just cut it off.
What about the whole entire album?
If I gave it a letter grade, I would give it a strong C.
Okay, that's not bad.
What?
Oh, okay. Maybe never. That's bad. That's terrible. A high C, that's not bad. I used to get C's in school. Look at me now.
Bad bitch.
Look at me now, hanging out with broke people. Look at me.
Lord have mercy.
You went out with the homeless. I mean, yeah, your friends.
Child, that's what I thought I was out with.
My goodness.
Child.
Well, I'm gonna drop back down in the comments. Yeah, I know you about to go, Q.
Me too, y'all.
All right, Fifi. Thank you.
Bye, Adrian. Bye, Q.
I'll see you. See Autumn.
You know, y'all. So that was my trip. That was the show. That was the review.
Child, you had a time last night, child.
I think next week we're gonna give y'all like some. Next week we're gonna give y'all like how we met. We'll give y'all story time next week. We'll give y'all how we met.
Concessions.
Yeah,
so y'all definitely want to listen to this one.
We're gonna give y'all how we almost didn't end up as friends. I'm gonna tell you what the first, because I'll never forget this. The first thing Adrian said to me when we got on the phone, and my reply back to him, and you will understand why we call each other bitch and girl so much.
Yes. Or slut or dyke. Yeah.
So we'll give y'all weekend sessions hopefully this weekend if Adrian is available, because I want to talk about Trump. And then maybe like Monday we'll give y'all like all next week we'll give y'all give y'all some kind of videos and stuff, because I think you're more free next week, right?
Praise God.
Okay. So honey, but we gonna give you, and we're gonna go into detail on story time. We're gonna go into full detail.
Yeah, because Lindsay and Fifi like, bitch, why y'all give me Walmart edits? I need the whole thing.
We'll give y'all story time. We're gonna name the show story time.
Story time.
Hey,
Bella Noche, then where the hell we gonna go?
You said I like the first 2 seasons. I like the first 2 show turn. What you talking about Huntsville?
Are you talking about Weekend Sessions? Because the first 2 seasons of Weekend Sessions is really good. Y'all want to go backtrack and go back and just watch the episodes back then.
Yeah, y'all. So thank y'all for coming over. You got your Easter outfit on. Yeah, let me show you my Easter outfit. Hold on.
Bad. Because I got my hat is like this big. Like my hat goes around.
That's my Easter outfit, and I'm wearing it for the Lord. Yeah. It's definitely black.
But you got a hat now?
No, because the way I'm
I'm
gonna wear my, you wear your bun up. Remember when my mother used to do this. My mother used to keep a tight hairstyle. She still do, but then she got a shortcut. But remember back in the day, they would wear that bun.
Yes.
That French roll, the French roll.
Yes.
That's what I'm gonna put on. I'm gonna put the French roll on.
Well, I'll you know me, I'm gonna find me something cute in Ross or Marshalls.
I'm sure you'll get a message. All right. Y'all have a good night. Thank y'all for coming over here. Like, comment, and subscribe. Tell a friend who knows a friend. And we will see y'all for weekend sessions. And we will see y'all for the season finale on Sunday. And then we will see y'all for story time.
Oh, we might need to drink a cocktail for Sunday.
Okay.
I'm like Fifi and Autumn. Let's get a little cocktail so we can laugh at this.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Sounds like a plan.
All right, y'all.
Hey.